So I've had a bit of good news today. We have completed on the sale of the apartment that I talked about, I think on the 25th of January, whereby I said that I was selling the property without an estate agent. We had a gentleman come round on Monday, and I think that was the 29th, and he shook my hand there and then on a price. So I thought I'd go through the figures with you and prove that this does work, okay? Because this is the first time that I've ever sold a property without using an estate agent, and I've sold a lot of them. So I'll run through all of the figures, right, including stamp duty and all that stuff, because I know I'm a bit blasé sometimes about it. So I'm going to go through them all, right? So we paid £70,000 for the house. We paid stamp duty on that of £2,100. There's a 3% surcharge, if you're not aware of that, for second properties. Bit of a joke, but there you go. Legal fees, we paid 1,500 quid. That includes VAT, usually a bit less than that, but because it was a leasehold property, there's a bit more work involved. We spent 1,100 on the bathroom, 700 on carpets, 120 quid with a bit of boiler work and certification, and 300 quid. Someone did a deep clean and took some stuff to the tip for us and that sort of stuff. And not to forget QuickLister, which was the third party company that allowed us to put the property onto Rightmove and Zoopla. So all in all there, we're in at £5,989. Add your 70, £75,989. All in for this 2-bed apartment. And on Monday he come round, he's split up with his wife, but it's all amicable and everything. And he said, I will have cash, it's a cash purchase. I will offer you £107,000 in cash. It was on the market for 110. 110 was a good price anyway. I turned around because I liked the guy and I said, if you do that deal, cash purchase, and we can get it done within 28 days, I'll sell it to you for what you're asking there at 107. So the deal's done. He's put his £500 deposit down today. That's what we do as well. We take deposits, non-refundable deposits off buyers. There's too many people out there who waste time. Don't listen to agents and solicitors and all that who say you can't do that. Yes, you can. Completely legal, completely ethical. New build developers do it all of the time. So profit, we're looking at 75,989 off 107,000. We're looking at £31,011. Let's minus another legal fee, 1,500, which is 29,511. And we completed on this purchase on the 20th of December 2023. We've sold it, although the money hasn't landed in account yet. We've actually agreed to sell. We've took the non-refundable deposit, and we took that on the 31st of January. That's today, as I'm speaking here. So that is less than 6 weeks. Yes, less than 6 weeks to turn around £29,511. Of course, if you go back to the video that I spoke about when we did this deal, the investor put all the money in. So this has to be divided by 2. So there's a £14,755.50 split. We've done that in 6 weeks. Anybody can do it, no money down, didn't even use an estate agent. Makes it sound really easy. It isn't really easy, but all that I'm trying to show you is that it's possible for people. If you learn to think properly, creatively, entrepreneurially, you can turn money, you can make profit, and everyone's a winner. So the little deal that we've just done there, that I've just shown you, is a good deal in my opinion of how to work with investors, because that guy, we've dealt with him countless times, the guy who put the money in for that. And We could have done that deal ourselves. We've got the cash to do it ourselves. At the moment we're liquid because we've sold a few things off. Yeah, we could have done that. But he's put the capital in again, having done numerous deals I wouldn't even be able to count without going through the list of the deals that we've done. And that money's going to be returned to him, £70,000 plus fees, going to be returned with another 15 grand on top. That guy's money keeps growing, he keeps lending us that money. Over time, that compounds for him, it compounds for us, our relationship compounds. Who knows in 5 to 10 years where that relationship's going to go? It might not go anywhere, but based on what's going on at the moment, I can only see that growing. Now, if he's lent us nearly £1 million at this point, it's just a small deal for him. And he comes in very often now as an equity partner, not just as a debt lender, right? So we could have gone for a bridging loan and paid 1% to 2% per month on that money. But we've gone in there with a 50-50 split with him because we know that money's going to be coming back and he's going to be doing bigger deals with us. It's £1 million now maybe that he's lent us, or we've gone into business to that level. But in 5 to 10 years that might be 10 million. And if I don't do those deals with him today, how do I know that the relationship might not evolve into that? So that's why I thought it's important here to share that it's not about immediacy, immediate term thinking. It's about how it's going to evolve over the next 5 to 10 years. Because we're going to go through different markets, different cycles. And if you have these people around you, entrepreneurial, creative thinkers, access to capital, such as we've done with this investor here, then you can pick up assets for cheap, you can develop out, you can do different strategies, and the people trust you with their money. They trust you with the hard-earned capital that they've built over time in different businesses. So use that, what I've just shown you as an example there, of working with investors, not to just suck out all the profit yourself, to bring in these partners, sharing the profits, because I can't guarantee it, but I can more or less guarantee that money does come back very often in numerous different ways. If it isn't cash in the next 2 months for a deal, it could be in 12 months time where they'll let you use one of their properties as added security for a loan, which has happened to us numerous times. So just think long term with these type of investors. I've just been thinking while I've been out with the dog. Probably going to use a beta title on this one, so I apologise for that. But that money that we've made there, it's only a small deal. Yes, it's high in terms of margins, but that money doesn't last long. Like by the end of February, our share of that profit will have been took on another deal. Probably planning fees, stamp duty, legals, things like that. So it sounds great, I've made this amount of money in this amount of time. Well, yeah, but in the same way as if you make 100 grand gross profit, but then you only net 15 grand, the reality is you've made 15 grand, not 100. So it's vanity, as they say, not sanity. It's all about bottom line, and these trades, these flips that we do, very often just are used for down payments on other properties. We don't actually see that money very long. We can just keep compounding and compounding the acquisitions and the property portfolio by using these lump sums of cash to create the capital to go and do more and more. So yeah, it sounds great as a title, and it is good, I suppose. If you didn't do another one, yeah, you've made another 30 grand that you wouldn't have had if you don't do another deal. You don't buy more stock. True. But when you're in the business, that money doesn't last long at all. So that's something else to keep in mind, particularly when I use such beta titles.